Okay, movie stopped for some reason, but I'm back. Anyway, why we double bag is because a lot of bags are gonna spring leaks or get snagged on something, and you certainly don't want all the water to leak out. But also, it prevents fish from getting caught in the corners. That can be very bad for small fish, can lead to death. And the second bag's a lot easier to seal, but as you can see, I'm just twisting it all the way up. And I would go ahead and rubber band this like I did the first one. I wanted to show another tool that I do use, and that is hog pliers. These I got off of Amazon, but really there are better hand ones. These were really cheap, and I like them because putting the rubber band on can be very time consuming when you're doing a lot of bags. But what I would do here is just put it over the knot, and then you go ahead and you just squeeze and it seals. The only thing I don't like about these cheapos is that they do leave a little pointy edge, so I'm sorry if you get poked by one of my bags, but hog pliers. It's double bagged. It's not the best job. Some of the other aquarists may laugh at you, but you got it done. It's your first bagged fish. Any other tips I wanted to go over? Like I said, I like to catch my fish first, put them into buckets, and then net them from the buckets into this whole setup here. It just helps me when I'm doing a lot of fish. Your mileage may vary. Got my handy dandy marker here, and I just want to go ahead. I also use mail labels at auction, but here, if it's your first auction or so, you're going to want to put your seller ID, which you've already registered with us, or you register at the auction. Mine is FTN. You're going to want to put your lot number. This is bag number 1 of 100 bags. And then you're going to want to put a description of what you got here. Here we have 1 times red spoon. Now you could put Latin names if you want, or common names, that's fine. But put 1 red spoon, male. And there you go. You might want to put adult or not. And we tend to put juveniles in groups of 5s. Adults alone or in a breeding group. Of course, there's a lot of different species of fish and a lot of different things we might bag up, so that'll vary. You can also bag your plants like this. You could single bag your plants if you want. Plants don't need a lot of water. They just need to be kept humid, so I always go for less water when I do my plants. They're lighter to carry, and less likelihood I'm going to make a mess all over the auction. Again, I did feel this pretty light. I would go up to where it says male here, about 1/3 of the bag, 2/3 oxygen, 1/3 water. Remember, it's going to lie like this a lot, or it's going to get shaken around, so you want to make the water cover the back of the fish this way too. Anyway, I hope that was a little bit helpful. It's definitely amateur hour over here when it comes to videos, but thank you for watching. Again, in the YouTube notes I will put a link to where I get bags, and feel free to ask any questions, particularly if you're in the Greater Austin Aquarium Society. I'd love to hear from y'all if it's going to be your first auction and you're excited to bag some fish. Thank you. Good night.